So many bugs in this game. I gotta find some right settings to save those deaths. Are you annoyed by some of the stuff in Battlefield 2042? Such as you cannot deploy parachute when you are trying to, even though you press the button and spam it. So in order to fix all these problems, here are my diversions today. I'm gonna help you out. As you can see in the screen, you put the parachute auto deploy option on, and it's good. It will help you to deploy your parachute automatically as soon as you are touching the ground, so it will save you from a lot of death. Moving on to the next one, I have the crossplay turned on because it's hard to find the servers and the matches without the crossplay, so I keep it on. Going on to the next, we have display. In the display settings, we have field of view first. Field of view helps you to see the screen, the amount of world you can put in the screen, and you can see around in Battlefield. How field of view works: field of view increasing it will control your recoil a lot. As you can see in the screen, I have lower field of view and my recoil is higher. So I go into settings, I change my field of view to around 70. I don't keep it more than 70 because I'm a sniper too. And if you are a kind of player where you snipe too as well as you run and gun, I don't recommend increasing your field of view more than 74. As you can see, it really helps me control my recoil. It is amazing thing to do in changing settings, and it helps you a lot in the battlefield. If you are a run and gun player, keep the ADS field of view on with the field of view, and if you are a sniper, keep it off. Just simply keep it off when you are sniping and keep it on when you are doing run and gun. Other settings, motion blur and brightness, as you can see in the screen, I have turned off everything because it really affects my performance in my screen and display visual. So brightness is on 60. I recommend putting camera shake amount to lowest as possible, as it will really affect your gameplay during the battlefield with a lot of explosions and stuff. Keep the kill log on, and shows kill made by nearby is the best because you will know what's going around, who's killing who, and the enemies around you, you will notice, and your teammates die by the enemies, you will get to know everything and you will get to know more about your surroundings. For a more improved hipfire, keep your crosshair thickness thick because it will help you display and see where your hipfire is going. Moving on to the minimap, I recommend putting it on 80, not less than 80, as it will cover a lot of enemies around you. In sound settings, I have everything at maximum except for the music volume. It really helps me hearing enemies' footsteps and revealing their location, so it's a lot helpful. Using the 3D headphones helps a lot if you have. However, if you don't have, go for the stereo vortex. But I highly recommend in any FPS game, 3D headphones are must to have a good performance, I would say. In the default, voice chat is off, keep it enabled so you can communicate with your team, and put it on the squad if you want, party, it's all up to you. Moving on to the next one, we have added controller mappings. It really helps you put functions to different controllers in your own style, in your own way. Let's say if you want to jump with the R3, you put R3 in this setting, and you can jump with the R3. Like here, I'm gonna put the R3 option for jumping. It really helps a lot, and how it helps you actually is when you are in the middle of gunfight. As you can see in the screen, I'm in the middle of gunfight and there are a lot of enemies. I just keep jumping with the R3, making sure my aim is on point. I still have a bit potato, sorry for that, but you can see a lot of enemies are shooting at me, and I just keep spamming with the R3. Hate to say that, it's like code, but it really does help a lot with the R3 jumping. These are all personal preference, but I keep controller vibration off because it really is shaky. It messes up my aim when I'm using the controller, so make sure you keep it off. It's so useful. Soldier sensitivity is again a personal preference, and I don't highly focus on personal preference things in this guide settings. And make sure if you're new to the battlefield or any FPS game, always focus on your zoom snap at least to be 90 or somewhere, because it really helps to build up your aim. Once you feel like you are good enough, you can reduce it to 0 just like I do. If you're annoyed by double tap L3 for the sprint and you want to fix this, just turn on this option and just press L3 once and you will be sprinting faster. It's a bit annoying to double tap L3, I can understand that, so it's gonna be helpful. Alright, this setting is my favorite, and you know, it's my class setting. So ever imagined you are scoping and then you have to hold L3 to have a steady scope? I know it's a bit annoying, And to fix that, just go into the settings like I have shown you in the screen and just press L2 on this option. It will give you an option, and just press OK on that and bind it anyways. So you are holding with L2, you are zooming at the same time as you are steadying your scope. So it's going to be a lot helpful when you are sniping, especially in large distant targets. Make sure you keep L2 R2 dead zones to lowest as possible, because it really helps you in a run and gun game. As soon as you touch L2 or R2, you will start shooting and aiming, and it's a bit faster. So yeah, keep these settings. Thanks for watching everyone, highly appreciate the support. Leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you next time in the stream and in the content. That was out.
Literally sick.
Jesus, I swear I can't hear you. Well, now I wanna know.